What's up YouTube, Jack here, and today I'm going to be showing you 8 of my favourite calisthenic core exercises. All these exercises help complement other more advanced moves such as handstands, planches. That's the reason why I've chosen these. If you're new to calisthenics, these are going to be really good exercises to learn, and hopefully one day you can learn moves like this.
Okay, so the first core exercise is hip flexor raises. It's a really good exercise for core compression, increasing core strength and abdominal strength. It's quite comfortable single leg, keeping the leg straight. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. Do it with both legs. If you want to make it even harder, lean forwards and do it with both legs. But it's very important you don't jolt the body and curl the spine like this. I'm going to keep it nice and strict. Once you've mastered this move, you can definitely start looking at L-sits. One of the best core exercises you can do in calisthenics. As you can see, I've just tried it elevated. If elevated is too easy, just get on the ground where it's far more challenging. Point your toes, squeeze your abs, nice little L-sit. Next up, we've got Swiss ball pike rows. This is a really good exercise for helping master handstands. The reason why I say this, it gets you used to being upside down, stacking your shoulders, pulling your body into a nice pike position. It's a really good prerequisite for a handstand. It's also quite good for learning handstand presses. If it's too hard, you can try a Swiss ball jackknife. So it's a very similar motion, however you're bending your knees and not bringing your hips quite above your shoulders. Much easier to do. Next up, we've got hanging knee raises. This is not only one of the best exercises for core activation, it's one of the main fundamentals for calisthenics. It's a really good prerequisite for learning tuck levers. It's also a good prerequisite for learning skin the cat. This version is quite easy. You can also try the bent arm version. It heavily activates the bicep, and also it can be a little bit more effective on the core for some people. It's important to keep a big range of motion, get the knees to touch the elbow, and keep the feet in front of the body. Next up, we've got an elevated side plank. It's a good prerequisite for learning human flags. If it's quite easy, you can take the arm a little bit further away from the body. If it's still a little bit easy, you can try holding onto a pole and pulling it down and try and get a feel for the human flag. This is what I'll show you here. It's better if you do it with a pole what's fixed rather than just a free pole. So if you've got something where you can isolate your arms in the gym, it would be better. Next up, we've got pull-over leg raises. This is definitely one of the best exercises for learning handstand posture. It's really good for learning what range of motion you can do whilst maintaining hollow body. But keep your arms straight, legs straight, and make sure your back doesn't arch. This exercise, when your body is full extended, will feel similar to how it feels in a handstand. Like I say, it's really good. Okay, so it's very important that when you lower your arms and legs down, that your lower back doesn't arch. Just go as low as you can down, maintaining a nice pelvic tilt. If that exercise is quite challenging, you could try an extended plank like this. Try and learn to keep in a hollow body position, so suck them hips in. Keep the core tight, the glutes tight. If it's easy, just extend the body further or come onto your tiptoes. If it's quite hard, you can come down onto your elbows. Just make sure you keep them shoulder blades protracted. Okay, and next up we've got hip raises. This is a really good core compression exercise. The aim of the game is to get the hips the same height as the shoulders, keeping the arms completely straight. It's a good prerequisite for planche as well, because when you elevate the hips, you're leaning forwards, so you're almost coming into a tuck planche position. Really challenging exercise. It's really going to challenge them shoulders and abs. Super, so they're my favourite core exercises for calisthenic beginners. Hope you found this useful. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching.